Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Kelly and I am your instructor for this BA350 course in abnormal psychology. And I am speaking to you from my home in Michigan, where we, and I'm sure many of you, are still under a stay-at-home order as we kind of live through these challenging times of this worldwide pandemic. And so as we launch a new term, um, I think it certainly encourages me, motivates me to pay attention to one breath at a time, one day at a time. And as the Zen masters often say, to try to, as much as possible, be here in the moment now, um, with ourselves, with our loved ones, and with this world that we very much care about. So this 300 level course in abnormal psychology, psychopathology as it's usually called in the field of clinical psychologist, is a very meaty course, a very interesting course, and I think it'll be a particularly apt course right now. Many of us are under a great deal of stress. We're feeling kind of a constant level of anxiety, sometimes a level of panic that can make even the strongest of us, the most sort of mentally whole, mentally well of us, feel somewhat fragile and uncertain and frail, maybe. But certainly people that have mental disorders, psychopathology, are likely experiencing an exacerbation, a worsening, challenging time with regard to managing their situations and their symptoms. So I want to very much kind of keep that in mind and dialogue with you about that as we go through this course. So in general, this course is designed as an introduction to the theories and research concerning psychopathology. We're going to be addressing topics such as the incidence or the frequency of abnormal behavior of various kinds. We're going to be looking at how abnormal behavior or psychopathology is classified into various diagnostic categories and the sort of stepwise method used in really discerning one diagnostic category from another, because often there's a great deal of overlap with some distinctive features that tend to separate out one disorder from another. We're going to be looking at what's known as the etiology or the cause of psychological disorders as best as we know. And we're going to be looking at the variety of methods that clinicians use in the treatment of abnormal behavior. So this course tends to be the kind of course I think that psychology students enjoy taking. Enjoy being a kind of a loose word, I guess, but it's the kind of course that I think people are most curious about taking. It's maybe why some people were attracted to this field, to try to understand why people do what they do, why we do what we do. So this is a course that we'll be looking at that. There's a textbook, as ever. You guys know the drill. There's a syllabus. We work through the course stepwise through the 7 modules and the 2 units in each module. I say this often to my 100 level students, but of course it's important to do all the work in the course and not just skip ahead to the assignments or the discussions without laying the groundwork. Because at the end of this course, really, you're going to have to demonstrate that you really do, that you've mastered these theories of psychopathology. You've mastered understanding how to discuss diagnostic categories and that sort of thing. So you really want to start this course with a sense of not knowing and move into a place of better knowing, okay? So we'll be looking for progress as we go along. I'm looking forward to teaching it again. It's actually been a little while, I think, since I've taught it, particularly at the bachelor's level. So I'm looking forward to kind of getting right down to the foundation of what my field and my work is all about. And I'm really looking forward to welcoming each one of you to the course. So be well, stay well, and we look forward to working with you as we move through this journey.